Hi everyone. So today I'm going to share a little mini tree oracle reading with you from this deck, the Spirit of Nature Oracle, which is based on the Green Man and the Celtic Tree Ogham alphabet, which has got so much wisdom about how the meaning of trees relate to our lives and to our journey as human beings. And there's just a whole world of possibilities within that. So my invitation to you is to choose one of these three cards. So we have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So just taking a moment to close your eyes and feel into which of those cards is your card today. And feeling into a question that you have about your life right now, or perhaps an issue that's presenting itself, or maybe it's just where you're at in your life right now and that you'd like some direction on that generally. So you might want to pause the video to do that. Just take a moment and then I'll jump straight into the reading. Okay, so card number 1, we have the birch tree, which is associated with new beginnings. It's one of the first trees to flower in the spring. So perhaps right now you're facing a new beginning in your life that you feel excited, but maybe also a little bit vulnerable about. Maybe it's really uncertain where things are going to go. And this is very much the energy of spring, because in spring we have these new shoots coming up, but we don't yet know if they're going to survive, if there's going to be more frost. So it can be quite difficult to sometimes trust these new beginnings and to allow ourselves to just follow them. But Birch is inviting you to follow the inspiration where it takes you and to trust that. And also, if there isn't something new in your life, it can also be an opportunity to rethink and renew something that's already going on. So right now, astrologically speaking, we've just moved into Mercury retrograde shadow period, which comes just before the rather famous Mercury retrogrades that everyone kind of worries about. But actually, it's a brilliant opportunity to revise and review things from our past that haven't been fully resolved and tied up yet. And so we can bring those to a completion and therefore be more free to move on with our new beginnings. So Birch is a little bit about the associations with Birch. Birch is also associated with Venus and love and with water and air. So you might want to connect with the elements of water and air, perhaps go into a river or to the sea, or with the air element, you can use feathers or connect to the sky, just simply the sky. So that is card number 1, is Birch. And card number 2, if you picked card number 2, it is the ash tree. Let's get a bit of a better visual on that. The ash tree. The ash tree is associated with transitions and drawing strength from our roots up. So really coming from a grounded place in ourselves when we make decisions and when we move forward, so that we're sure that whatever we're choosing is coming from our own values and from our own base and the things that we really believe in. It's like being rooted into a community of meaning, and that might mean literally the people that you are in community or connection with, family, friends, wider community, perhaps you live in a community. There really needs to be a sense of shared purpose and rootedness and belonging in your life right now. And that can include the need for supportive friendships as well. So the invitation is to be sure of your inner direction before you act, and to be sure that you are coming from that grounded place right now, as well as accepting the necessary struggles and challenges in life, because ash is very much to do with endurance. So trusting in your own endurance to go through the fire and the trials and tribulations of life, and that you will be able to come through that. And finally, card 3 is the Willow. It's the Willow. And as you probably know, willows are usually found, well, they are found by water, and so they're associated with the element of water as well. And willow is to do with inspiration and associated with the goddess Ceridwen, the Welsh goddess Ceridwen, who had this cauldron of kind of inspiration. And so similarly to Birch, there is this emphasis on following your inspiration, but more than that, it's about following your flow, your connection, and your vitality. So whatever brings you flow, connection, and vitality in your life is the direction to go in, rather than something that's perhaps feeling stagnant or like it's past its time. It's really time to trust that inspiration is always available, and that even if you can't see a way out right now and you can't see a solution, there is inspiration around the corner for you. And to be alert to the signs from nature of this. So it could be that you're going for a walk in nature one day and you find something on your path, like a feather or a leaf or some shape in the sky catches your attention. And that could be something to be aware of, that inspiration wants to speak to you and wants to come to you through life, and that your doors need to be open to that. So it's also associated with harmony and love. The willow is harmony and love. So perhaps there's a relationship in your life right now that needs a little bit of tending and attention to those qualities of harmony and love. Let yourself be more fluid. Let yourself keep that openness, and allow your sense of intuition to guide you more as you stay connected to the timing of the universe and to yourself. Yeah, what else about Willow? There's also a sense that Willow is associated with a crossing between worlds, as water is. It's kind of crossing between one thing and another. So again, there is a bit of a transitional sense with this card as well. A lot of change around, and I know a lot of us are going through some really big changes right now. So I hope that helps. I hope there's something in that reading that you can use. And yeah, it was lovely to connect with you today. I had to do it inside today because we're having lots of rain at the moment, on and off. So I'm in my little caravan with hopefully a bit of green through the window. And I will be doing some tree oracle readings as well for the Wild Moose Portal community. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, about getting individualized readings, personal readings, you can have a look at the link in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.